That's wild.
Hey, look up this young fighter called the Monster. You ever hear Monster?
No.
Japanese fighter called Monks. This is a Monks.
Crazy dude.
Yeah, let's check him out, man. Ikuki, what's his name?
This guy, Naoya.
Yeah.
So little creates such power.
You hear the power, you don't just see it.
His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint.
Caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If you ask me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's Inoue.
He's better than Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was little like that. Just as good.
He looks like a pop star.
Oh, wait till he get on these mother.
Naoya Inoue, the monster, is out here making elite fighters look like they're in the wrong weight class. He doesn't care who you are, where you're from, or how many years you've spent training to be a world champion. If you're in his way, congratulations, you've got about 5 minutes before you're headed straight to the canvas. Just like that.
The monster is multi-dimensional.
Yeah, of course.
But have you seen him legitimately be multi-dimensional?
Yeah.
From a standpoint of being able, obviously we know he can punch.
Yeah.
We've seen him get to the body, but
He's a box field.
I really haven't seen him stay on the outside and counter punch.
Do you think that's what he's gonna have to do against Fulton now?
It's not the point. The point is you just call him the #1 fighter on the planet.
Pound for pound.
But you gotta be able to do it all.
Yeah.
Who do you fight? I mean, you can say that for Crawford.
It's almost like the guy was programmed in a lab to throw punches so fast and precise that by the time you blink, you're already trying to remember your last meal.
Then now you're still into it. Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I enjoy watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya Inoue.
Inoue, amazing fighter.
He's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, he probably will. Such a quality.
Manny Pacquiao recently revealed that Naoya Inoue is his favorite current fighter, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. As one of the greatest boxers of all time, Pacquiao has faced some of the best in the world, so when he gives someone his stamp of approval, it carries weight. Pacquiao admires Inoue's relentless power, speed and technique, the same qualities that made him a global icon. For Manny, who's been in the ring with legends, to call Inoue his favorite is a huge compliment.
Naoya started on his career, he started to win amateur titles. He started to get the attention of people in Japan. They said, hey, wait a minute, we gotta look at this guy. He turned professional at just 19 years old.
The hardcores knew him, because the way he was climbing the ranks, the way he was going up in weight, but also carrying his power. He's getting smarter and he's getting more powerful. Then he fought Nonito Donaire.
Naoya Inoue faces off with Nonito Donaire. Both men exchanging.
Whoa. They had an all-time great fight.
Well, they go toe-to-toe to the final bell. Smiles all round. Naoya, the monster!
That's when Inoue got on the minds of not just hardcore fans, but boxing fans.
And then it's absolutely incredible what Inoue's done. Undisputed champion, all 4 belts at bantamweight, became an undisputed champion at super bantamweight. That is rare.
Now, Inoue isn't just a boxer, he's a walking nightmare for anyone unfortunate enough to face him. His punching power isn't just about how hard he hits, it's how fast and accurate he is. Inoue can land a shot before you even have time to react. It's like he's got a sixth sense for finding your weak spots and exploiting them immediately. Fighters often talk about how quick he is, but they don't just mean his hands. His whole body moves like a blur, and by the time you blink, he's already 3 steps ahead, landing punches that you didn't even see coming.
Flat out, he's my favorite fighter in the world. Watching that guy fight, man. And waking up at 6:30 a.m. to watch the undercard and get ready for a Naoya Inoue fight has become a bit of a pastime for me now. I love it. I'm up there. I have my espresso. I'm sitting outside watching. My neighbors hate me because I'm yelling at the camera at 7:30 in the morning. Every knockdown that happened in this fight, and there was a bunch of them. I mean, I was screaming at the.
Chris Algieri recently expressed his admiration for Naoya Inoue, stating flat out that Inoue is his favorite fighter in the world. The former world champion praised Inoue's exceptional skill, power and technical brilliance, highlighting the Japanese fighter's ability to dominate opponents across multiple weight classes. Algieri noted Inoue's unique combination of speed, accuracy and intelligence in the ring, which sets him apart from other boxers. For Algieri, Inoue's talent and consistency make him stand out as one of the best in the sport today, earning his spot as the fighter he admires the most.
Oof. That's a bad guy he beat too. Broke him down. Ooh.
118?
Yeah, him.
Who the hell fights in that division?
Bantamweights.
Yeah, but who?
Some bad yeah, some killers. Ooh, break him. Ooh, the monster.
You know, Inoue, Inoue deserve to be in the power. Absolutely. I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like him because I see he take a lot of my stuff from my playbook. But it's okay. That's boxing. You're supposed to. You're supposed to take.
Floyd Mayweather recently shared his admiration for Naoya Inoue, calling him a hell of a fighter. The boxing legend didn't hold back in acknowledging the Japanese star's exceptional skills and raw power inside the ring. Mayweather, renowned for his sharp technical expertise and unflinching standards when it comes to praising fighters, knows greatness when he sees it. His comment not only highlights Inoue's dominance across multiple weight classes but also cements the 31-year-old as one of the sport's brightest talents. When Mayweather, one of the sport's greatest, speaks highly of a fighter, it's a serious endorsement of Inoue's skill, technique and overall boxing brilliance.
Oh, nice jab. There it is. I didn't say that. Yep. Oh! This guy's celebrating already. Oh, you on him, bro. He's gonna put it on him, bro. He's gonna put him on. Oh, man. Oh, keep going. Oh, to the short left two at the end.
Max Holloway recently reacted to the incredible skills of Naoya Inoue, and his response was nothing short of impressive. The UFC star, known for his own standout fighting abilities, couldn't help but express his admiration for Inoue's technical prowess and knockout power. Holloway, who's seen his fair share of elite fighters, praised the Japanese boxer for his precision, speed and versatility in the ring.
Probably my dream fight.
Do you have people you look at like, I want that fight, or is it just, or you just like whatever, whatever comes?
I mean, of course, there's a lot of guys like, one day I think about like, oh, one day I'm gonna be like at the top and I'm gonna have to go with him. I'll say that's probably my dream fight eventually. One day, maybe at 26 or 30 with Inoue.
I like what's the guy from Japan?
Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you foresee potentially at some day you guys meeting together, maybe at a catchweight, or maybe if he keeps going up in weight?
Probably.
Yeah.
That would be like a fun fight.
Crazy.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Now that would be technical. That fight right there, like man, but I think I'll be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'll be too big for him, yeah. But that fight would be like,
it's like a dream fight.
Yeah, facts.
The other thing is we could forget how Inoue has stepped up in weight, right? You know, he's coming up pretty high for a guy where he started. So here he is, a favorite in the fight. Everybody assumes he's going to win. Tapales is certainly a good fighter in that weight division. Wasn't the biggest name, but he did get himself a title and won in an upset. So it's easy for us to forget that Inoue has come so far up in weight. But the fact that he can be dominant in a win, even though, as we said, Tapales had a few good moments, is extraordinary to say about Inoue. Because this guy he could be a generational fighter when you think about it for the smaller weight.
His defense is just as terrifying. And no, he's not the flashy kind of defensive fighter who makes a show of dodging and weaving. He's subtle, slipping punches effortlessly while staying right in range to strike back. You won't even notice how he's avoiding your shots until you realize you've missed all of them. His footwork is surgical, positioning him exactly where he needs to be to counter and then disengage. It's like he's reading the fight before it even happens. It's not just that he avoids being hit, it's that he always puts himself in a position to punish you if you make even the slightest mistake.
Before he became I teach him in Japan.
Really?
Yeah. And now if he's thinking to moving up in weight division, I hope that I can teach him and supervise his workout and training.
When it comes down to a lot of things, you know, I think the best guy that I face, and maybe perhaps if I was younger, it might be a different story, but at the moment of who I am in this time, I would say Inoue is the toughest that I've faced, or the strongest that I've faced.
You mentioned Inoue as probably or potentially the best fighter that you faced in your career. What is it about him that gives you that distinction?
I think it was like facing the younger me. You know, there's just a lot of similarities in terms of power, explosiveness, and sometimes intelligence. You know, but I think a lot of it is given the similarities is what makes it more difficult.
Tell him come up and fight me then.
Would you go to Japan?
I would definitely go. I ain't gonna set myself up. We'll see if the negotiations happens.
Right.
But yeah, tell him come up and fight me. I love to fight. Anyway, he a hell of a fighter. I think honestly, he probably one of the fighters I've been watching the most lately. So I give him his credit as far as skill, his speed, his power, everything is tremendous. But I think he's just a little.
And let's talk about his adaptability. Inoue doesn't need to fight one way. If you try to pressure him, he'll switch it up, matching whatever you throw at him with ruthless efficiency. He can switch styles on a dime, which is incredibly rare for a fighter of his caliber. One moment he's setting traps, the next he's dictating the pace, wearing his opponent down with perfect timing and precision. His ring IQ is off the charts. He doesn't just box, he dissects his opponents, breaks them down.
In the first round, and I said, whoa, but he kept it together. It was like he was surviving, fighting back, and being defensive, like simultaneously, which I thought was very impressive. You get a mixture of, it's usually like one of the three. You got somebody who's trying to hold on and hang on and move, or you get somebody who don't know better and just trying to fight back, you know what I mean? Or, you know, you get the guy who's just straight defense and, you know, let me get through this round. He seemed to do a little bit of all three, which I thought was very impressive. And you know, understanding Neri to have he came into the game in the US when he debuted out here. He came in out here having known to have some crazy power.
Really hard to hit Crawford.
And lastly, Mike, do you think the winner, did you see the monster Inoue?
Yeah.
Do you think he's the best pound for pound, or the winner of this fight is the best fighter in the world?
Japanese fighter is the best fighter in the world.
Mike,
in my opinion, I'm nobody, but I think he's the best.
Mike, the idea's been thrown out there for him to move up to 130 to fight Gervonta Davis down the line. Could you see that fight happening?
Yeah, listen, how much he wants to move? He's 122 now, right?
He's 122. Yeah. He'd be going to 135.
Why don't they fight 132, something like that? Ultimate, yeah.
His mental toughness is on another level. You know, Inoue is the kind of guy who doesn't get rattled. He could take a punch, smile, and then return fire 10 times harder. Opponents try to get inside his head with trash talk or some mind games, but it's like talking to a brick wall. He doesn't flinch. It's not just his skills that make him dangerous, it's his focus, his calm in the chaos of a fight. He's not here to entertain. He's here to destroy.
Is the monster, hailed as the pound-for-pound greatest boxer on the planet. But you probably haven't heard of him, and that's because he's Japanese, but let me explain. So he's called the monster because he's vicious, and 90% of his fights end in knockout. The kid comes in out of nowhere, winning fight after fight, belt after belt in spectacular fashion. The boxing organization's like, yo, people gotta see this. So the boxing organization holds a big tournament with all the bad boy fighters. Now I want you to pay special attention to this man right here, Rodrigo. Rodriguez. See, Rodriguez and Inoue, the monster, are set to fight in the first round, but before it goes down, Inoue's trainer starts taking pictures of Rodriguez's camp. Rodriguez's trainer doesn't like that, so he...
Then there's Stephen Fulton, the WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight champ, who's been keeping an eye on Inoue ever since the Japanese fighter began his climb through multiple weight classes. Fulton recognizes that Inoue's rise is no fluke. He's not just moving up in weight, he's doing it with ease. What really impresses Fulton is Inoue's unique ability to blend lightning speed with knockout power, making him a terrifying opponent for anyone in the Super Bantamweight division. Fulton's aware that facing Inoue will be no easy task, but he also knows that's what makes the challenge so exciting.
Over to his camp and goes, "What did y'all do to make him this mad?" They said, he said, "Matter of fact, hold on, stop. Who are all these people?" He said, "Rodriguez, all these people came to see you fight. You in a fight?" He said, "I'm in a fight? I must got a CTE. Y'all gotta take me out. I'm done." He's literally on his hands and knees, shaking his head to his coach, going, "I can't do it." His coach said, "Get your ass." He said, "No." They said, "No." He gets up, he puts him right back down. He looks at the ref and says, "You fight him." They stop the fight. Inoue go, "Come on, just one more round. Rodriguez go, "Oh, no. You got it, big dog. Congratulations." The monster then goes on to face Donaire for the title and he wins. But I do want to note that Donaire did not go down easily and this was voted.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Legacy Round and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.